What is going on, guys? This is Jack here with Adventures with BG. I'm back with Prepper Gearbox. I already got into this little guy earlier because I usually couldn't control myself. I'm sorry. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into our card of learnings. Survival uses for your smartphone. Wow, that is something I have never thought of. Glass circuitry can be used as cutting tools, blades, spear points. Starting a fire gives you multiple methods. Here's the front. Here's the back. Now, I know on the most Apples, I think all the Apple phones, and the newer Samsung phones, those are the only two phones I really have that much experience with. But I know most of those are now pressed together, which might be hard getting the battery out. But I know, like my old S4, the battery came out of that, and you can start start a fire with that battery easy. But that's cool. I really like these cards because, you know, not only do they give you a reference point, because you can always go back and you're like, oh, here's my little flash card. I can reference it. You know, right before you're going on a trip, you might skim through them. Or it gives you ideas. Like, I've never thought of doing any of this with a cell phone, other than I knew you could start a fire with a battery. As you can do with a 9-volt, a AA, you might be able to do it with a AAA, it might be too small, and you can probably do it with button batteries. We'll have to give that a try sometime. So let's get into this. It's a pretty small box. We've got a lithium battery, portable phone battery, retailing at $25. And then we've got a folding knife. And they've got spare of these portable batteries, and I got into this to see how awesome it was. And the funny thing is I was having battery problems with my phone, and I this week went out and got a very similar product to this, but it's about the same size. But this one has a lantern. I don't know if you can see that. That's not very bright. I didn't really. Oh, there it is. There's a lantern. Hopefully you guys can see. That might be too bright for you guys. Sorry, but that gets off a pretty good chunk of light. And I haven't charged this. I just took it out and looked at it and put it back in, and then I came to talk to you guys. It says on-the-go power up to 2 times charges for phones. 30+ hour run time on the light. So that's pretty good. I mean, that you can knock out. Instead of carrying a spare flashlight, you carry your headlamp. This guy. And this way you can I can charge my phone, I can charge the camera. Hopefully that's all I have to charge. If there's any more things I have to charge, I'm not going to have that great of a time because I don't think this will do it very much. It's a little heavy. I couldn't tell you how much it weighs because I don't have a scale. Does this tell me? 120 grams. 4.2 ounces. It was a little heavy for my liking, but I think it'd be worth it in the end. Hopefully it puts out as much as it says. And it comes with a pretty long cord. Normally I have a pretty big quarrel with how tiny the cords are. They'll be like 3 inches, and you can't flip it around your phone or hold it any sort of way other than dangling all willy-nilly. But I'm pretty excited about that. I'm really hoping it's going to be a good piece of gear for us. And here's our knife. Not assisted opening. I'm not thrilled about that. Looks pretty good. I'm not happy. I think this is plastic. The handle feels like plastic. It could be a polymer, which, you know, could be even stronger than all the metals put together. Because, you know, fancy science. But it is a nice style of knife I would like. I would prefer assisted opening and, you know, a heavier handle. I don't really do knives that much. I don't know the terminology and everything like that. But I like the blade. It looks good. Although I probably won't use it for anything special. Probably put it with my, you know, zombie survival kit. Something cool. Something like that, where if I had to have a knife, this will get the job done. But I really like that assisted opening because I'm fat and lazy. That's our Prepper Gearbox of the month of July. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out our other stuff, and Join us next time on our next adventure. Thanks for watching.